every time I'm stumped. I don't know why I'm running for school board. Paul and I met with a couple student groups and community groups through this process, and I've realized that's why I'm running for school board. The opportunity that this has provided for us to meet people in the community, the students, the stakeholders, has just been priceless. And I'm grateful to be in this district. I'm grateful that I've had the opportunity to be here, and I thank everybody. Thank you.
Yes, thank you everyone for coming. A couple of years ago at one of the graduation ceremonies, someone was having an issue with their uniform, their gown. One of the board members and the woman, secretary, whoever that was fixing it, came into the room and said, can you take that in there? I can't go in there, the board's in there. I'm thinking that's an issue because the board should be open to everyone in the district. Everyone should have an input. The board should be out there. We're not scary individuals. We need a lot of dialogue, and I think that's important. Another important consideration right now is there will be no board election next year. This is a new law, so board elections will only be every 2 years now, 6-year terms. So in 18 short months, we'll be back to the bargaining table since we only had 2-year contracts this year. So there's kind of a new dynamic I'd like to see in the board, a more outward-facing face of the district. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we've had some great questions tonight, and I want to thank Strive as well for organizing this very well-organized forum. I think tonight we've heard a lot of discussion around issues in our district. We've heard how a lot of us are similar in our views, and we've heard some differences as well. I think the one thing I'd like to point out is that there is a big difference, I feel, in vision between our two teams in regards to public education. Public education matters. Public education is what this country is founded on, and public education is what a lot of communities are built around. And my hope is that no matter how this election turns out, that the conversations around the education of our children will continue to happen at every level in our community. Diane and I have been out walking and talking to people, knocking on doors, and through this process have learned a lot about what people are concerned with. I think that's something we would like to keep going if we were to be elected. But as I said, even if we're not elected, I hope that these conversations keep going because our children matter.
As I said, I'd keep my summary short, and I will. I would like to thank everybody who has worked with us during our campaign, taken time away from their busy schedules to meet with us, help clarify what it means to be a school board member and what the issues of the community are, so that we'll be ready should the occasion arise on day one to be a productive members of the school board. I would appreciate, oh gosh, you gave me 30 seconds already. I would appreciate your vote of confidence and support for my candidacy, and I would also hope that it would be nice to have you help Smith and I shine a proud light on our community and its commitment, its historical commitment actually, to public education.